I'm going to show you all what happens when you don't acclimate a new chicken. See that black and white one? He's a new rooster. We got him this morning. He's a young one, just started crowing. And I had him in his own little pen, and he got out. And they will all gang up on him. So I'm going to have to watch him. You typically want to separate them for a day or two until they get acclimated. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. I may try to catch him, see how they're all coming up to him. Right now he's standing his own ground, but they don't like him. You never want to introduce a new chicken into a established flock. Oh, I'll try to keep you posted. Okay, see how they're all coming up around him? That's what I gotta watch and make sure that they don't start. Because if it gets bad enough and they all gang up on him, they could kill him. And yes, I have seen that happen. So far he's standing up to him, but that one's wanting to fight. I don't remember the breeds that I have here right off the top of my head. To me, that I don't care about breeds. I know that that's a buff Orpington, and the all black ones are black Australops. And I think that's a red sex link. And I think, where is he? I think that's a well summer. I hope that's what he is. I hope that's a rooster. He's looking like one. Whoops, tripping over the dog. Anyway, I'm going to sit out here and watch these guys, and if it gets too bad, I'll put him back in that little pen I have. Make sure that he's safe. My intention was to keep him separate for at least 2 days, and then just see how they interacted. I'm going to let you watch a little bit of this, because he was having a little understanding with a couple of the hens, showing them. These barnyard politics are very interesting to watch. If you have all hens, you'll still get one that she will become the, well, she won't be a rooster, of course, but she will be the one that controls the barnyard. And if there's any fights, that she'll run over and break them up. Typically it's a rooster, because he's the boss. And if the hens get in a tiff, he will go in and break it up. Now, that one there, I have no idea what breed she is. You want to know something? I think her mama snuck out in the middle of the night and had a little fling with a neighbor chicken rooster that she wasn't supposed to be with, because, I don't know, she's got some unique marking there. What I started to tell you, I don't care what the chicken breeds are. That's not important to me. I just like a lot of color on my farm. But the white ones are leghorns, you know, foghorn, leghorn. That's what the white ones are. The golden ones are buff Orpingtons. Black Australops, I told you that. And, oh, gotta look around here. But that one that I told you, this one, looks like part Plymouth Rock and maybe red sex link. I'm not sure what it is, but mommy snuck out. There, yeah, he's setting dominance, which is okay. You're always going to have one. All right, well, I could sit here for hours and watch this, but we'll check on him in the morning. There's some of the greens I just picked. I went out and thinned out my garden, thinned out the carrots. They're, well, I don't know if you've seen them, but they're in there pretty thick. So I'll go through and thin those out, and I'll save the little baby carrots, and they get the greens and any other teeny tiny carrot that comes out, and they're just as happy as can be. Hope the wind noise isn't too bad. I'm gonna come over here. This part that's all muddy right now, this is where my spinach and lettuce was. I pulled it up. I had some dill that was looking great. And the swallowtail butterflies will lay their eggs on dill, and then when they hatch, that's their diet, is dill. So they strip that dill down to sticks. So I have spread a whole bunch of dill seed in here. Now I'm waiting for that dill to come up, and I gotta look around, but that is hogweed, so I just gotta go through and pull that out. But let me show you what I do, what I feed my chickens. Got some carrots here. Yes, they're pretty thick, but that's how I plant them. That's how I want to plant them. And that's how I'm going to keep planting them. So, come in here in the middle. Well, these don't look too bad. Well, got a couple little baby carrots. I'll keep those. And I just kind of go through and see where they might need to be thinned out a little bit. But this is how I plant them. I do plant them thick. And I usually get a pretty good crop. Now, get out the old pocket knife. Cut the tops off and save a couple of those baby carrots, and the chickens are going to get a few more greens, and I'm going to sit here and thin out a few more carrots. Well, I was going to try to show you how I train my chickens to come to me, but that dadgum golden retriever, she'll probably end up good. Maybe she'll go after the cow. But right now they see me coming. They know I have something for them. And this is what I do. Don't laugh. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Then, when they get older and are free-ranging, I just step out and call them, and they all come running. I've learned that works out really well. Oh, and I was going to show you, this is the little cage that I had that rooster in. Had him in the chicken coop, and of course, yes, there was plenty of food and water for him. And like I said, my plans were to leave him in there a couple of days until they got used to each other, but looks like they're going to be okay. There was a little bit of pecking order disagreement. He set them all straight, and I just checked on them again. They're doing great. So anyway, that's what I do. That's how I acclimate any new bird to the flock. Of course, if I have a bunch, I'll put them in a different pen, but this was just one. A friend couldn't keep the rooster in town, so she gave him to me. I wanted to let you know, as you can see, I'm back out at the chicken pen. Yeah, a bunch of branches on there. Oh well. We built this chicken house back in 1983 or 4. And then we built this chicken run with chicken wire. And we put those bricks all the way around so nothing could dig in or out. And we have never had a problem. We have a top on it that originally it didn't have a top, but the old farmer and some of his buddies got a wild hair to raise quail. Not for what people raise quail for now. They were going to raise them for hunting birds, but whatever. And now that we have the big dogs, when they were real little, these chicks were little, I would pin them up at night, shut that doorway, and I'd let them out. But now I never shut that door. The big dogs do a very good job of taking care of them. And the funny thing was, Mr. Rooster there, he's young. I don't know if you've ever heard a young rooster. I was hoping he'd crow for you. They have a really weird sounding crow. But the dogs had never heard it, and they just ran to protect all these chickens from this predator. So we had to bring them out and spend a lot of time with the rooster. All right, guys, I'll get this uploaded and hope y'all enjoy your day. Well, I walked out here because the rooster was crowing. And these big lugs were playing. And they just kind of quit. They were really going at it. Frankie was in the middle of it. But as soon as I turn on the camera, everybody stops. I don't know what Frankie found. You know, guys, we love these big old dogs. They are the best dogs. And so gentle. Well, Mr. Rooster, if you're not going to put on a show, I guess I'm going to go back in and finish working. And guys, a rooster's crow is one of my favorite barnyard sounds. Ooh, did you hear it? I got it. Talk about a wimpy crow, but he's a young rooster. He's just going through puberty. Hope you heard that.